Erin E., and this is the reading for December 11th. I have some interesting cards and positions here today. We have the Nine of Earth reversed. And if it's face up, often that means we're just almost finished with a project or venture. There's just a few more things that need to be done. But this is reversed. And what came to me was maybe we've been working on this for so long, we don't know when we'll ever be finished. Or maybe we're not even sure what we're working on anymore. And we also got the Magician reversed, which can sometimes mean that you're tired and not motivated. And, maybe that fits in with just not being sure anymore what the goal is. And as I look at the card, I'm sure Colette Baron Reid didn't intend for this to be that way, but it almost looks like Santa, but it almost looks like a creepy Santa. And because this is reversed, and sometimes reverse Magician card can mean that maybe somebody's being deceitful. I almost wonder, is there someone involved or someone you're having to deal with who does not have good intentions, or maybe they're making you some promises. Hey, if you do X, Y, and Z, then this is going to be your reward. Well, in this case, Santa's not going to deliver. Something's not quite right is what that tells me. And then we have the Seven of Swords, or Seven of Air in this deck rather, but same thing. And maybe it's feeling vulnerable, or like you have to defend yourself, or you're going a different way than what other people are. And you don't necessarily have to explain that. Sometimes you just quietly make your decision and you do it because you know in your heart and your soul that it's what's right for you, even if it's not what everybody else thinks. And then the last card here, we've got the Hanged Man, which basically means surrender and allowing. You can hear my dog walking around in the background. It seems to be a lot of confusion. Maybe we're not sure about the project we're working on. Maybe we're lacking some motivation. Maybe we're not sure about some people that we're dealing with and their intentions. You're feeling like you need to go a different way and just not really sure how everything's going to turn out. And so at that point, we just surrender and just pray for the highest good and trust that your guides, your higher power, your creator, your angels are with you. And maybe they've got a plan or an outcome that you don't know about. Something much better than what you can even imagine. And even if you don't know the specific outcome that you want, certainly we know what we want it to feel like. We want it to feel good. And maybe we're experiencing some of the things that we don't want. So another way to go about this is to think of the opposite of that. If you're experiencing what you don't want, well, what is the opposite of that? Okay, now you know what you want. And then just surrendering and trusting that the outcome is going to be good. Just hang in there. Take care.